Hey, what's up everybody? Sinsation here with the Blind Man Blog. How's everybody doing today? Today's been beautiful here. It was so nice. I had to open up my curtains and pull up the blinds, open up the window, and curl up in a chair next to the window and read me a good romance novel. Yeah, I said romance novel. They're not what you think, so you'd be surprised what all goes into a romance novel. It's pretty brutal, it's pretty sexy. Kakashi reads them, so shit, right? Anyway, update on my smoking. Doing good. I had mentioned yesterday how yesterday I wasn't feeling good, and the night before yesterday wasn't feeling good. I was feeling very, jittery and just a bad mood and everything. Well, I had found out last night, and I think this is the source of my bad mood and negativity. I had found out last night that my great grandmother had died on Thursday. She was about 2 months away from being 96, and I had seen her last year, as far as I know, for the first time ever. I'm sure I saw her when I was itty bitty, but last year I had gone up to Minnesota, where I have family that I hadn't seen between 17 and 20 years. I hadn't seen them, so I took a trip up there, and I saw my great grandmother for, within my memory, the first, last, and only time. So I think that had a lot to do with my negative energy. So yeah, maybe say a prayer for my great grandmother, who I know is in heaven, and she's definitely in a much better place. Being almost 96, there's a lot to have been seen in that time. So she was pretty old, but smoking's fine. Nothing. No, I'm not having any craving or withdrawal or nothing. This would be day 2 of my super duper hardcore official no nicotine, which includes no smoking of the hookah. So I'm realizing I need to completely get rid of all nicotine in my system. So the quicker I can do that, the quicker I can kill off these damn nicotine receptors. They're killing me. So yeah, trying to think of what else. Last night, or yesterday, whatever, I brought up the idea of doing show and tell. So no one's done it yet. Come on guys, come on, do your show and tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off. I have ever since I was a teenager, I've had this, I don't know, I guess fascination with sharp things. I really like sharp things. Swords and knives and daggers and what have you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the stuff I got here. This right here is, I guess it would be a dagger or a short sword. It's, I don't know, about 1.5 feet. I don't know, I'd say it's about 20 inches or so. 18, 19, 20 inches. It's very, very sturdy. This is just a show thing here. I'll take it off in a second, but see if I can't let you guys get a good look at this. Very, very, very ornate. Very, very pretty, very detailed. Scroll work on the sheath. That's the sword, the sword or dagger or whatever itself. Very, 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 very sharp. It's probably the sharpest thing I have. It's also definitely the most solid piece I have. I can do that and stuff and wiggling around, and I can't feel it wiggling around and moving in the hilt. So it's a very solid piece. I got this when I was living in an apartment. There was an abandoned apartment close to mine, so I went up there and took what I wanted, and this was one of the things I took. I took this, and I took a Dreamcast. I took a couple of things actually. Oh, they didn't want it, so why not, right? So next in my collection here is a sword. This is a much bigger sword. This is Excalibur, actually. It may look to be a little banged up though, because it's it didn't have a sheath on it, so it's probably a little banged up. So go ahead and get a look at that. I think it right there says King Arthur on there, and then it's got this really nice little scroll work on the blade just from the hilt. Other than that, it's a very simple sword. Excalibur. I had to grab it just because it was Excalibur. You know, it's a classic sword. Everyone knows Excalibur. Yeah, I almost took my eye out. Did you guys see that? That was my good eye too. That would have been bad. So that's Excalibur. And this here is my favorite. It doesn't have a name, but it is wicked. Oh yeah. This one's huge. And these things here, these little things that come off here, these are sharp. Very sharp. If anything, this sword reminds me of not Excalibur, Soul Calibur from the game Soul Calibur, or Soul Edge. It's kind of banged up. This one didn't have its sheath on it either. It's got a little thing on there. I'm not really sure what that is. And it's got a little bit of scroll work on its blade there. But so yeah, those are my swords. I have a couple more somewhere, but they're not as cool looking as these. These are definitely my top 3 favorite. The Excalibur and the one that I call Soul Calibur, I got those up in Gatlinburg, which is this big, like, huge place with attractions and theme parks and shopping and stuff, and I got them up there for like $30 or so, I think. So yeah, love my swords. I want to see you guys' show and tells. I know you guys got some cool stuff, some unique stuff, something that might be personal, something that was passed down from family members and stuff like that. I want to see you guys' stuff. And I guess that's it, guys. So until next time, much and all may love, and keep it abstract.
Yeah.